Hello, it's Amy and Bella here. Thank you for joining us on another soggy adventure. Today, we are going out on a run with you. It's a hot day, so make sure to drink plenty of water before listening to this interactive story. It's really important to stay hydrated when exercising, especially when it's this hot out. We just might get to a point where one of us has to pee, and there's nowhere to take cover along the trail. I hope we can find a solution for our little problem. We're sure you'll find a way for us to relieve ourselves. Ready to go? Great, let's begin. Hey, bestie. I can't even tell you how thirsty I am right now. This run is no joke, especially considering how hot it is today. I feel like I could drink an entire lake's worth of water and still not be fully hydrated. How about you? Are you feeling as parched as I am? We definitely need to take more breaks like this and drink more water if we're going to make it through this run without collapsing. Speaking of which, I am absolutely drenched in sweat right now. It's funny how we can be so uncomfortable and yet feel so accomplished at the same time, just from working up a good sweat. But it feels so good to sit down and rest for a minute, especially in the shade. I can't even imagine trying to run out in the open sun right now without any protection. It's a good thing we're taking care of ourselves and being smart about how we handle this heat. I can't even imagine doing this alone without someone to talk to and motivate me. Thanks for keeping me company and pushing me to go a little further. I thought you were crazy to run with a Camelback on, but I'm so grateful you talked me into it. I already finished all 3 water bottles, and I'd be out of luck without this extra pack. How much water do you usually drink when you exercise? I've been trying to stay hydrated, but I never know how much is enough. Personally, I try to drink about 16 ounces of water before my run and then sip on another 16 ounces during the run for each mile. It seems to be enough for me, but I've heard that everyone's hydration needs can differ based on factors like their weight and gender. It's always better to err on the side of caution and drink more rather than less, though. Dehydration can be dangerous, and it's easy to underestimate how much fluid you're losing through sweat. After we finish our run, I was thinking we could grab a beer or something. I've heard that the new brewery that opened up downtown has some great beers and a huge selection, but there's also a cute little tea shop that I've been wanting to try. What do you think? I'm honestly down for either, as long as we can sit and chat for a while. It'll be a great reward for all our hard work out here in the sun. Great. I'm glad you're up for it, too. One more reason to finish strong today. Are you ready to get back on the trail? It looks like it's getting pretty busy out here. There's a lot of people out now. Okay, let's go. As we continue running, the sun starts to set, casting an orange and pink hue across the sky. The air cools down and we feel a cool breeze rushing past us. It feels so refreshing after spending hours sweating in the intense heat. But as we round a bend in the trail, I suddenly need to pee. I'm not sure what to do since there's no restroom in sight, and as much as I try to ignore it, my bladder won't let me. By now, I finished all of my water and I'm not sweating nearly as much as I was earlier. Do you want to stop? You ask, noticing my discomfort. I really have to pee now, I say, embarrassed. We can go off the trail and I can keep watch for you, you suggest, unfazed. I hesitate for a moment before realizing that I don't have many other options. I nod, and we dart off the trail behind some bushes. We're standing there for a few minutes looking like we're just taking a little break, but there are runners and hikers everywhere. There's no way I could pee anywhere without totally exposing myself to everyone on the trail. And I'm not about to put on a show for everyone. You suggest we keep going, and I agree. It seems like it's our only choice right now. Hopefully we find a restroom at the trailhead in the parking lot, and hopefully I can hold it that long. You notice me starting to lag behind a little, and you stop to check on me. You know I usually run hard at the end, and you're usually the one trying to keep up with me. Do you want to take a break? You ask, looking at me with concern. I shake my head. No, let's keep going. We're almost there, right? You smile and nod. But as we continue our run, I realize that I'm about out of time. I'm not going to make it back to the car like this. I hate to ask this, I say, but do you think we could find another place for me to go? I just really need to pee. You nod and start looking around for some cover. There are still people all over the trail. Since the sun is going down, everyone is trying to get back to the parking lot before it's too dark to see. I can't believe I'm going to say this. You just look at me with quiet resignation. I don't think I can make it back to the parking lot. I look down between my legs, and you know what I'm about to say before I say it. It's not just sweat in these shorts now. I started leaking a little right before we stopped here. You reply reassuringly, "Good thing you're wearing black shorts today. No one can even tell. Even if they could see the wet spot, they'd probably just think it's sweat." I say shyly, "Thanks for being cool about this. I know it's gross." "It's not gross," you reassure me. "It's a natural bodily function. We all have to pee sometimes." I just nodded my head, realizing that I'm starting to do a little potty dance, and the people running by can probably tell that I'm about to pee myself. "What am I going to do?" I ask you with some panic in my shaky voice. "I'm going to wet myself any minute here. There's no way I can run again without totally losing it right here." You say with a calm voice, "Well, why don't you just pee then?" I just look at you in shock. "You can't be serious. I can't do that." "You kinda already did," you say with a shrug, "and no one will be able to tell that you had an accident out here." It took me a minute to think about what you said. It is true that no one would even be able to tell that I totally peed myself out here. And runners pee their shorts all the time when doing marathons. It's basically sweat pouring down your legs, just a little warmer. Okay, so how do you propose I do this? I would have put my hands on my hips to show a little defiance, but one of them was firmly held between my quivering thighs. I felt another spurt escape and soak into my panties. "It's about to happen. What do I do?" Of all the times we've hung out together over the years, you've never given me advice on how to pee my pants in public. But in this moment, I've never been more anxious to have that conversation. "Crouch down like you're tying your shoe and just let it out. I'll stand here, act natural, and when you're done, we can head back to the car." You say this like it's just an everyday thing to pee your panties on purpose. You make it sound so easy. As bad as I have to go, I don't think I could just relax and pee myself like that. "Want me to show you how?" you ask, with a raised eyebrow. "What, seriously? You'll pee your shorts too? Do you even have to go? You sure don't look as desperate as me right now." "I'll stand here and act natural, and when you're done, we can head back to the car." What else are best friends for? If we can't pee our pants for each other, are we really even friends? You say with a laugh. "Okay, I'm convinced. How do we do this?" I ask with a hushed voice so people close by on the trail can't hear what we're about.